16. Oh shit.
Hey.
You gonna turn this off? You gonna turn it off?
Janine.
Yo. Hey,
Yo. Yours ain't that shit, bro. I ain't got yours. Is your camera on? Yeah. You want me right now? How much? I got 3 hours left, bro. I need to go to the camera. You need another SD card or another camera? I don't know. All right, don't worry about it. Just start. Don't pick it up. We're going to see it. We'll figure it out later.
That's Facebook. Yeah. I told you that was going to bust anyway. Facebook. Instagram.
Y'all know something crazy. I'm straight live on the gram. I might have put my phone in my
Hell no.
Oh, shit. You ready?
Yeah.
Yo.
Yo.
Back. We are back. Another episode. Let's talk about it. With a lot podcast. We got some special guests here today. You know, they're going to introduce themselves here shortly. I'm your host. They call me Bird. My man over here.
Gusto Metaphor
Ain't never paying attention.
working right now.
Ain't never paying attention.
You gotta get shit situated.
What up, though, y'all? We've been on a little hiatus, you know. But we back. So,
Let's get it.
yes, you got to hit the lick. But I want to introduce our guests, so I'm going to actually let our guests introduce themselves.
Right, man.
But we here. Starting with the lady to my left.
Yeah. I'm Shartesia, a.k.a. T. Shartesia, a.k.a. T.
It's the one that only fly Goddy, man. Y'all know. If you don't know me, you'll know me soon, you know. We can bring straight energy.
They
from
need
the
to
fly.
fucking know you.
Straight energy, good energy, man. I appreciate these brothers letting me come through. So we're going to kick it off the right way, man. Kick off 2023. End it right even harder. It's the lot, baby.
So I appreciate you pulling up, though, bro.
I appreciate y'all fighting me, man.
Man, what's going on with you?
It's a special.
Man, just
we all go way back.
man, taking it one day at a time, man. Y'all know y'all way back, man.
Man, way back.
Way back. A lot of good shit, a lot of OC shit back
Man,
there.
damn, what's up?
You know how this shit, take this shit one day at a time. Keep on doing my thing.
We got a call
Yeah, ready?
Already.
Man, Joe.
I don't know what you're
Damn, I
asking.
probably hit the
I'm
speaker, but
gonna answer it for you.
Yo, welcome to the lot. Appreciate the call. Who we talking to?
Yo, what's the word? But love is that. Shout out y'all over there. Hello, Speak, Joe.
what's the word? What's up?
What that boy sound for me? That's Batman.
Yeah, you already
shit.
know.
What's the word?
You already know. What's the word, brother?
That's one of the original right there, y'all. One of the original right
I'm gonna
there.
hit this roll, Joe. You make that call before I get the rolling.
Yeah, Joe, we definitely appreciate you calling, bro.
That's the support.
You gotta give us a quick pump on that motherfucker.
Watch the line. You did?
On the road too.
You dangerous.
He in the truck right now.
Hey, let the people hit a horn one time on the truck.
Oh, there you go.
Hey.
Good looking, son.
There we go. Nigga, my boy Shaquille in the building.
Appreciate
I'm
you.
just calling so love, Joe.
Man, Joe, we definitely appreciate you calling, son.
Sure.
Yeah, love y'all, bro.
Hit
Yeah,
that
love you too. And we'll see you Friday, right?
Yes, sir.
Oh, yeah, we definitely got some more special guests pulling up Friday.
I'm saying, man, can I get your autograph when I come before something?
I need to get yours, Joe.
Yeah, we can swap it out, Joe, like jerseys, you know?
You already know, Joe.
All right, man, Joe, you slay for that road, man. You already know. I see you very soon, bro. You already know I love you, man. All right, let me tell you a story about my man, man. Let me tell you about y'all. Hey, before you go, I want to let you know what I got to give Miss Flowers right now, man.
Yeah.
One of the realest brothers I know, man. I was doing my time. Man, bro came out of nowhere. Bro was just, man, send me pictures, you know what I'm saying? Make sure I'm straight, eating all the good food, good dips. You got to thank that man. He one of the ones that, looked out for me. I want to let you know I appreciate you, bro.
That's
you know what I'm saying?
love,
Being in my corner, man.
That's love.
What's up?
Yeah, so you already know it's all love, Joe. Love everybody.
You already know him, man.
Good brother here.
All right, bro, man. We going to tap in, brother.
All right, bet.
All right, bro. Love you, man.
Stay tuned, big dog.
What's up, man? How y'all feeling today, man?
Man, we feel good though, man.
Man, good.
We've been really looking forward to this interview for sure.
Yeah, we definitely been talking about this one since you said you was coming outside. This is gonna be a good one, bro.
I see Light still smiling at y'all, man. So y'all gotta smile back, right?
Man,
I'm
for
here.
sure.
Shit, that's one thing I asked for being here, man.
Man, that's all it's about.
It's a blessing.
Man, you had to sit down for a while. Now you done came home.
Yeah.
You doing big things, making a name for yourself, doing something with your life. A lot of people who had to go sit down for a while, they come home, they get complacent with that still sitting down.
Yeah.
And you moving. And you got a smile on your face with it. You know, you moving with a good heart. It's not like you out here trying to finesse somebody. Or not like that. You moving thoroughly. And I respect that. I really do.
So I appreciate that,
really
bro.
do, for sure. Now, I did want to get into you sitting down first. Well, first let's back up. Tell the people, you told them that you fly Goddy, but let them know like what it is that you do, so they know.
And this Flat Goddy, man, the one and only, man, super entrepreneur. I ain't gonna call it regular entrepreneur, super entrepreneur. You know, I'm an artist. You know, I songwrite.
Serial entrepreneur. Wow, that's it right there.
You know, doing a lot of music with a couple of my brothers, Jeremiah, Murph Dilly, Valet, whoever you name it, man. You know, I just been working, man. You know, doing our thing. You know, got the 616 coming on the way May 1st. So y'all make sure y'all stay tuned with that. With the Evolve
women's collection.
Yeah, we got both.
She will be back.
Yes.
For her personal.
Yeah. Love to slay you.
Love to slay. You got a real section?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's the 616.
There you go.
616.
We pulling up.
This how it work, man. I'm just, you know, we just looking fly in it. You know, we so
like it,
flag in it, man. You know.
I like
Yeah,
it.
Joe. You know, our Flat Goddy, man, one and only, man. You know, big things going on, big things happening in the making right now. You know, we taking this shit one day at a time, man. You know, we got a lot of shit up our sleeves. I damn near want to pull it up because it's just so short right now. That's so short right now. But the world gonna know what's going on.
So man, before we get into the time thing, man, like, you know, for the people that don't know you, like, give people a little background on you, man, like, about your upbringing and how it was for you, like, get people
Man, y'all got time for that?
Man, we here, bro.
Yeah.
All right, cool,
this your time, bro.
And this, like, you know, a lot of people don't even know this, right? But I'm gonna let y'all tap into my life a little bit, you know, growing up. Eventually, first and foremost, you know, I grew up out south, 64 Aberdeen, 64 from May. You know, where I grew up at.
That's Inglewood, right?
Inglewood area, you know what I'm saying? And you know, life was so crazy growing up, house to house, living with my granny and stuff like that. And the reason why, because, you know, my OG was making the streets. You know, my OG, my grandma was actually rappies, you know, in the street doing what they were doing. So my mama number 2, Lorraine, R.I.P., you know, she helped raise me and my little brother. You know, my sister was actually living with my granny, so we was all kind of split up, but we was all right across the street from each other, but we was just in the same little area. And you know what I'm saying, OG in the feds, so that made me come out to Maywood, you know, made my step out here in the burbs, out here in Maywood, you feel me? Bellwood, Maywood, I'm all over, Hillside, whatever. I've been through it everywhere, just off my situation. But
a lot of people be sleep on Bellwood, Maywood, Hillside. They be sleep on them, like especially if you.
It's the burbs.
Yeah, like let me tell you, like
shit.
Bellwood, Maywood, Hillside, Berkeley. That's not your regular suburb.
No, it's not.
It's not. That's still down in the hood.
We changed the dynamic of that, though.
For sure.
Like,
our generation.
We made it good though. We made it good.
I ain't gonna stunt.
We did everything.
I ain't gonna stunt. I was the same type, like, I mean, Maywood, all my house out home. Yo, that moved out the bird.
Yeah, trust me, I was the same way. All the guys, my cousins, all of them.
Well, shit, when I moved out here, man, I saw some real actors, some real members out here. You know what I'm saying? And, man, that's even before our generation. Like, shit, it's some real members before that.
Yeah,
big dogs that I know that I even ran across, been doing time with them. You know what I'm saying? And just being in the streets with them guys. Like, man, some real good brothers in here that play both sides of the fields. And some of them balanced, some of them still on that. You know what I'm saying? But I learned from the whole experience, man. Became who I am. You know what I'm saying? In this, you know, in this world we in. Right as Maywood or Inglewood, you know what I'm saying? I've been both sides of the field.
All right. So in turn to ask you that, to piggyback off that, do you feel like you had a better balance from being, like, you know, experiencing in the city and then getting that suburban life? Like, you know, they was kind of one and the same, but
yeah,
was you able to tell the difference in between the two and balance them out?
Man, that shit saved my life. You feel me? Like, it really saved my life. Like, the first time I saw, like, I was just a baby girl. Like, man, the first time I saw it, it's some crazy shit experience when you're like 7, 6, 7 years old. I seen my first body. I'm like, damn.
Yeah.
Like just seeing that. Like, and then back saying it wasn't like nothing. It was like, damn, your dad or whatever. You feel me? But actually going over to seeing that shit, experiencing that shit, I'm like, damn.
You don't be
That's tough for a short
shit. When you're younger and you see shit, you like, you know, that when you see it, it's like you don't really register you on what's really going on until you get older. Like, damn, I really experienced that shit that much younger. Like, that's just like when people lose their virginity. Like, for me, I lost my virginity when I was 12, and looking at that shit now,
you did better than me. Shit, I went to high school.
And I was 11 going on 12.
I was getting real
early. So,
hey, but don't get me wrong. I was always around it though, but I just ain't never poke this.
See, but when you a parent though, and you be like, if your kid have sex at 12, like what the fuck? What the fuck are you doing? You got too much time on your hands. Way too much. Then you don't even have a fucking daughter. Like, doing sex at 12? That shit gonna fuck me up.
Yeah,
what? You might have to break somebody's jaw, man. You might got to throw the pads over.
Man, I got a baby on the way right now, and I don't know the sex shit, y'all. I'm so scared.
Nah, man, just appreciate it. Don't be scared about it, shit. Just
I told you gonna have
what's going with it. My boy D.
You talking
They gonna be. I didn't get the girl. You gonna be the one to get it.
I was just telling you know, saying the lot Joe about, you know, growing up out south, you know what I'm saying, how it was. And I'm gonna tell y'all a funny story. Like I had my granny, right? Man, so everybody in the hood know my granny, right? I'm talking about Joe. I leave the block. I guarantee you, she hit me and my little brother name, Kanai name, Joe, you hear our name. All you hear is Kari Kanar DJ. I'm talking I'll be all the way out of the park. I hear that shit.
You got booked into the crib.
Oh damn, I gotta hurry to get to the crib, Granny on my ass. Oh, hey, she told me to stay on the porch. I'm like, hey, come on, guys, I jump out the porch, Granny. I can't sit here alone. all my homies outside. Shit.
Right.
So what's your relationship like with your siblings now?
Oh man, it's love, man. You know, I feel like I always grew up thought I was a black sheep, you know what I'm saying? But I feel like how important it is to be the black sheep because they're really the breadwinner, you know. I bring the balance, you know what I'm saying? And when I was gone, that caused a lot of you know, unbalance, you know, man being away. My OG going through what she was going through by me being away. And like she developed having anxiety over that. Yeah, and she always tell me, you know, it's hard to get in trouble, hard to get out. It's easy to get in trouble, hard to get out.
Sure.
Yeah. So that kind of like played a hit when it comes to relationships, you know what I'm saying? My son, mama, or whatever, it was just by me being away. That caused a lot of conflicts in the family, but I'm back now, you know what I'm saying? Doing bigger and better things, you know what I'm saying? Continue to do my part as a man, as a brother and a son and a friend, you know what I'm saying? So, key points for me, I stay balanced. That's what that 616 brings to me. That's what it means to me in my clothing line. For those who don't know, 616, it definitely means, you know, create balance, being positive, you know, starting a partnership. That's why, you know, my partner right here and my lady, you know, we came to play, and I'm just understanding what them numbers that really mean to me. And I'm gonna first let you know what I got the number from. I used to wake up at 6:16 in a joint, you know, every day. Damn, 6:16. I wake up every day. I ain't got to be at work to go, you know, do some jail work like 7 or 8. I'm waking up. I'm steady seeing these numbers for the longest. Like I'm steady seeing it. You feel me? And when I just tapped in what it really means and stuff. You know, I be big on you know, spiritual, you know, with the numbers as well. Angels, 616. You know, definitely. I'm doing everything I'm supposed to do as I'm doing it. Like right now, I'm supposed to be right here. That's what 616 represent. You know, everything in my journey, I'm there. You know, and one day we were just talking, man. That's how that came upon. Like, damn, 616 is just click. Right, that's what it's gonna be.
Okay,
that's what it's gonna be.
So you mentioned that you said you a brother, son, and a friend.
Mm-hmm.
But you also a father, right?
Father, yes.
Tell me about your kids. How many kids you got?
I got one son. I got one son, right? And you know. We'll get detailed a little later, but I got one son right now. You know, my son, my junior, man. He's doing good, man. He's 7. You know, doing my time. You know, he was offering me like 30 years. You know, I had one down for attempted murder and shit like that. It was offering me 30 years, and I'm like, man, I couldn't see myself doing that. Having my son not, you know, be in his life all them years. So I tell the judge, hell no. So they came back down and came with 15. So I'm like, man, hell no, 15 years, fuck that. So I threw an offer at their head, man, give me 4. 5, you know, I was doing what they doing, the details, the case, you know, how to get out of there, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So they offered me 9, and I'm like, damn, my son will be 7 when I get home. You feel me? Yeah, that's cool. I was living with that. I was cool. The whole time, I tell you how deep the manifestation is, man. You know, I told myself, man, I'm gonna be home for my son. I'm gonna be home 5 years, 6 years, roughly. So I came on 6 years. So I got granted to this program, you know, and I got out early. You know what I'm saying? And they blessed me with it. So I've been, you know, thinking I'm most high. But let me put me in that situation because, like, shit, right now I'm supposed to be here. I'm supposed to be really getting out this year, July. You know what I'm saying? So since I'm here, we gonna make it work. We gonna do my part. Make sure I do my part. But nothing but straight and great energy. I ain't got nothing to prove, a lot to lose. You know what I'm saying?
I feel that.
So just being real with it.
Let me know if I'm crossing the line when I ask you this. When you came home with your son, how was it with that transition between him only getting to see you on the phone or email? I know they had a kiosk, video visits and stuff like that. But how is that transition from that to in person, and you happen to get to that point where you trying to discipline, or you even trying to discipline the you that you see in him,
right?
And he's at that point because at 7, the kids they real verbal and shit like that. So by you not being there at that time, he's seeing you now. How did that transition go?
Man, you know what I had to do? I had to really sit back. You know what I'm saying? Because at the same time, he know me, right? And I know him, but do I really know him? So I had to sit back and just peep the personality, see what he is, see what he about. So it's funny nowadays. I just be like, man, this little dude funny, man. It's just love, man. I just love the growth of him growing up and just being him. And I want to be him. I don't want to be too much being more disciplined. I just give him the blueprint. You know what I'm saying? Let him know what's the cause and effect. You know what I'm saying? I'll keep it funky, but like, yeah, Dad was in jail. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be the fact that you keep that secret from him.
Yeah,
I let him know, understand what that means.
Like,
you know what I'm saying? That was me letting him understand, like, man, this was
most young kids, they mama tell them, like, you have to go away for a little while. You went to the army, shit like that. They don't want to give their child that like persona of them. Like, no shit.
When my uncles and shit, if they were gone, I ain't got that job. I usually have one down.
Yeah, that's cool.
But they call it like vacation. Like they went on vacation for a while.
We keep it funky with them, Joe. Ain't no vacation.
I think that's
I'm with my mama.
I think but like with me, I keep it a buck with my son. Like both of my sons, I don't sugarcoat it. Like I tell them how it is. Like because I feel like in turn it's gonna help you. Because if I don't tell you or educate you on this, you're gonna go seek it elsewhere. You feel me? I always find the answers one way or another, whether it's from me or somebody else. You're gonna go get the answers you're looking for.
Right.
When everything starts at home, when it comes to your kids,
Mm-hmm.
they start acting up outside and shit like that. It's a reflection of you at home. Now, I do believe once they get a certain age, they developing a different type of personality, and they gonna start doing certain things that you have never taught them. They gonna be doing things that they've learned out in the street, shit like that. I mean, of course, when we was younger, motherfuckers was flipping chairs and tables at Alta Villas and shit, to school, all type of shit. Like, but of course, our mamas ain't. Of course, our mamas ain't teach us to do no shit like that. I didn't tell us no shit like that. That was just.
We thought it was fun.
Right, we thought it was fun. Everybody out with the crowd, shit like that.
It's chilling, you know. It's like it's bigger than fun. Like shit, when you think about it, kids nowadays, they just be bored. You know what I'm saying? They really had nothing to do.
Speaking of fucking kids, y'all saw a girl and the teacher.
Oh yeah.
I didn't watch it.
You know, I peeped it, right? I caught a glimpse of it. And I'm like, damn, okay. Man, look, you know what I'm saying? Baby girl put in a situation. You know what I'm saying? To react like that, like, yeah.
You know, see, for me, like, I feel like both of their asses wrong. The teacher was wrong because she for one, you the teacher. You're supposed to be able to restrain the motherfucking kids and some shit like that to go on. Now, granted that shit happened to her, but I mean, like that first punch, the little girl swung on her, she caught that motherfucker. Right. She blocked it, so therefore it shouldn't even have to get that far.
No, she should have took some wrestling classes from you, Joe. I would have had a.
Hey man, I got questions about your wrestling skills too. So hold that thought, man. Hold that thought.
She was over here like something.
Man, I'm talking about when the teacher had her hand all on her face, pushing her face down. As a parent, I know my child wrong. But at the same time, now I gotta whoop the teacher ass because you put your hands on my kid.
Right. That's my job.
I'm like a soft ass parent if I don't do shit.
And it's like situation after situation. So now we gotta think like, man, you gotta wait them out, cause and effect.
Yeah, now I go up here with the teacher ass. Now I go to jail for whooping the teacher ass.
I got to whoop the teacher ass. Then at home, you still get your ass whooped too. Because then she was talking that teacher crazy as hell, but at the same time, what happened before?
But I feel like and that's my thing. Like, even if you was on your phone in school, the door to bogus in the door because you shouldn't have been on your phone in school.
Right.
I don't care. I know they probably a little more lenient now, but you ain't supposed to have it. You ain't supposed to have your phone in there. So if she took it and you got caught, that's on you.
That's on you.
You feel me? So then, like, by you getting up, going behind the desk, talking, you wrong again. You being disrespectful. You calling this lady all bitches and all that
Right.
stuff.
She cussing, saying shit.
Do that at the crib. You feel me?
Right.
I ain't going for that at the crib. So what makes you think you can talk to somebody else like this?
Right.
I'm whooping my kid ass in the door. But definitely I'm getting on the teacher ass too, though, because you shouldn't have hit my kid.
Both of them getting their ass whooped.
So at the end of the day, everybody getting their ass whooped.
Yeah, that's what's going to happen.
Everybody gonna get their ass
Everybody got to. She said, right in the kiss her. You gotta get with her.
I knew my OG would kick my ass.
Hell yeah.
Fuck me up, I did shit.
I ain't gonna stunt, Joe. I got my ass beat too many times, though. I'm telling my aunties come all the way out with Maywood to outside with me. I know not to do that.
Hell yeah.
The thing about our generation, we used to get whooped by everybody. Everybody. Though. I'd be like, damn, I wasn't even over here. What the fuck you whooping me for? Auntie come over here. Uncle like, yeah, your grades are fucked up. I'm gonna whoop your ass too. Damn. I hated getting whooped from my uncle.
I'm really
They look like no switches, though. Y'all got hit with switches?
I ain't hit no switch.
I got hit with a switch, motherfucking extension cord, motherfucking broom,
Right.
shoes thrown in my ass.
I got to give my auntie Deborah a shout out, Joe. I appreciate the whoopers, though.
You say your auntie who?
Auntie Deborah, Joe. I appreciate the
My
whoopers.
mama name, boy. That's
Yeah,
sad right there, boy.
That's what it is, though.
Well, I remember my mom stole on my ass. In the 90s, you know how the moms used to have all the rings on their hand. Used to wear hella rings on their hand. I left the back door open. My little cousin beat, right? He left the door unlocked. When we closed it, my mom came home from work. That motherfucker was unlocked. And she told me to come home. Next door, my auntie, she told me to come home. She's standing like behind the wall.
Yeah.
As soon as I come in,
I snake you.
Foul! Did my chin.
Damn.
To this day, if I shave my beard, bro, you can still see the little gas mark on my chin, bro.
She wasn't playing.
She wasn't playing.
She had big OG on that motherfucker. Big
Man,
OG.
well, you know how you get your ass whooped and you don't cry in front of them, but then when you go off to your room,
It's all bad.
well, I'm crying like a motherfucker. I'm 13 in the room, crying like a motherfucker.
Fuck that. Listen, I'm finna run away. Fuck this.
I'm gonna get my shit.
Hey, fuck that. Imagine getting pounced on in school. Then you gotta go back to the classroom. You gotta be out. You crying at that, but you gotta go back there tough as hell.
Hurt like a motherfucker.
Sniffling like a motherfucker.
Now I'm ready to go knock out anybody. I'm gonna take out one of y'all niggas. Say something. Imagine doing that shit.
Hey, high school is definitely a different time. I could remember a lot of ass whoopings that my mama gave me out from high school alone. I remember I caught the belt for the first time. That's when she stole my ass. She tried to hit me. She was swinging that motherfucker. Matter of fact, I was down here. She swinging. I ended up catching the belt like this. She pulled me to her. Boom! My whole chest caved in. I'm on the floor trying to catch my breath. Like, yeah, that's it.
You looking at your shit in your hand like, is my shit still there?
Them my queens though, man.
It helped me though. That's one thing I can say. Like, it helped me. It taught me a level. It taught me to think.
Right.
It taught me to think before I do some shit.
For real. Every action has a reaction, but every action does not deserve a reaction.
Especially if y'all know my mama, man, Miss Pepper. Especially if y'all know Pepper.
Man, I see your mama all the time, bro.
You know, she
time. And I seen her up at the last I seen your mama was last year. It was at what's the bomb, bro? You on Roosevelt?
You know.
Yeah.
Right.
I catch her over there all the time.
Yeah, that's a little
all
spot.
the time I catch her over there.
She might slide it up. She might be the 616 and shit.
What?
717.
717.
Oh, yeah, you think it's your shit. Yeah.
It's all right. Your brand, bro.
I can't rip the brand, man.
He say, what's like the mirror? 616? Oh, no, that ain't the bar.
I might as well start a club. Fuck 616 club. 616 club.
I'm trying to pull up for you. Man, so talk about high school for you a little bit, though, bro. Like, you know, we all went to school together, so, you know, get us a little bit about the high school, man.
High school was fun as hell. You know, Coach Hope say this all the time. Didn't get high school one time, though.
Man.
High school was fun as hell, man.
I remember so many of them.
That was like the first time, like, I actually, like, was trying to working on doing good. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, I want to do sports. As much bad shit I used to do, I used to do the cracks. I used to get out of there. Niggas didn't know how to, motherfuckers ain't know how to leave when it's time to leave.
That was my problem right there. Hey, I get in the fight. I'm still fighting. Everybody else gone.
Let's see this shit getting up out of here. It's time.
After I put 2 cats on their pockets, they gonna fight like shit. Everybody go, but you know, you got the one stragglers that would, you know, I can't leave without punching nobody. Go, I'm gonna get on their ass. I mean, you ain't help us fight, niggas. I get on their ass.
You definitely get on your
You gotta hit somebody. You gotta hit somebody.
Get wild. You got to get wild, Joe. Like especially fights we used to have, Joe. Like with the Flyboy X-Men era, Joe. Man, Joe. That's all about.
Parties used to get flipped every week.
Listen, hey, one thing I know, I never downgraded, Joe. Man, X-Men, Joe, the click, man, y'all used to be pouncing those shit.
Every party. Literally every party.
But it got to the point in high school.
Aaron started that motherfucker off too.
Yeah.
Light skin rock Aaron. He started that bitch off every time.
Oh, yeah, my boy. Yeah, it'd be like that though, cause like high school, motherfuckers ain't want no smoke with us. Like and me, like my clique, we listen, they ain't want no problems, no type of level. Hey, outside high school, like we was like all out west or whatever we was going doing our thing. Oh yeah, we laid the lick down. You know what I'm saying? We laid the lick down and shit. You know, it's all done talking about it now, but it's like. We was just like shit. We just wasn't going.
Man, yeah, we was some young niggas. Yeah, like,
young as hell.
We didn't give a fuck who it was though.
Hey, fuck that. I'm finna bring y'all some untold story. My boy Bird, man. Give me untold story, man. I'm talking about listen. Look at that. I don't know this. What the fuck? I'm talking about back in the day. I'm talking about man. RP K40, man. We was all together, man. K40, right? So I had a camera back in the day, right? It was something going on, some smoke going on with homie that around the area or whatever, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say no names, but it was around the area, whatever. So man, all I see is man, Bird swinging fast as hell, whacking his ass. Poop. Oh damn!
Was this at the Moose Lodge?
Nah, but that
was right. This was Wolf somewhere. Butterfield, right by the pizza with the old little candy stove.
Peaches.
Around the area, whatever. Joe, man, all of a sudden, Joe Bird already knocked him out and fucked him up. My man ain't got no more fighting him. And all you see is K40, Nelly, Tierra, Joe. They coming and put hands on him. I'm talking about beating him up too, whooping him.
Hey, that's Nelly ass.
But we leave the crate. You see Bird tied his head. He tied his head. Whooping dude ass. I was like, yeah, they got it real wild.
He bitched y'all though. He was fucking with the Caleb. That was the only reason I got into it. He fucking with the Caleb in the lunchroom.
It happened in the lunchroom?
It started in the lunchroom. Him and the Caleb was getting into a lunchroom. I was just in the lunchroom playing cards like I do every day. Sitting there playing music and spades. He kept fucking with her. He man, fool motherfucker ain't gonna do nothing but ooh. Man, beat your ass. Yo, what you talking about? Like he what? I think you heard me. Like fuck you talking about?
Them type of time.
Then they kept arguing. I said, man, I told him after school I'm whooping his ass. I told him just like that.
Hey, he meant what he said and did what he mean. I'm talking about counts on me.
Every time.
That shit was funny.
That's the Moose Lodge fight. This nigga was at the Moose Lodge. This nigga was fighting 2 people at one time.
Oh yeah.
I hear this story. I wasn't real.
That was who was?
What year this was?
This was sophomore year too. No, it was sophomore year too.
It's probably like
this was the day we were all in purple and shit.
Oh yeah.
I forgot what it was for. We were all in purple. But it was in the winter, and this was damn, y'all remember
don't say no name.
Man, say that nigga that.
Man, look, there was some of the Bellwood Avenue little niggas, man.
Okay.
So they this when they was hooping though. They was some hoopers and I was cool with them because they was younger than us and they was hooping, looking out for them. Right. He like, man, some motherfuckers from out west trying to whoop on us. Some niggas from out west came to the Moose Lounge right there on what's that, Butterfield, and right next to Mr. Subs and shit. Okay. So they came. They like, man, some motherfuckers from out west came in here, walked down. They
on the west side on y'all.
Yeah, they came out. So we came outside and shit. Dude get the woofing. Just kept talking and shit. Then I don't fuck with dude, so I ain't gonna say his name, but you know, motherfucker like, man, Joe, motherfucker ain't even on it. He's still the big motherfucker. Wow. I just steal the next motherfucker that ran up on him. Wow, I get the dog walking his ass, and somehow I ended up across the street, and everybody else was fighting on this side of the street. Right. And it's me and 2 other niggas fighting. I was with both of them. Then the police. That's why I almost got tased by the police. That was the first time.
Tased?
So the police, I was up tased on me and then. Damn, bro.
Oh, wait a minute.
I told you, you gotta know when to get out.
Yeah,
He showed just said you gotta know when to get the fuck on, nigga.
I ain't even peep because he was matter of fact, he was a security guard that was working in there. Right. He ended up coming out. He up that bitch, put the light was on me. I said, hey, man, I'm gonna go get in the car. Go home. Get up out of there. Yeah, that shit.
Got no one to leave, Joe.
Man, Joe.
Put things in their pocket. We go, Joe.
That shit, that was memory though.
Man, little memories, man.
Yeah, you so now you also working with the community on the wrestling team. You back with the Gladiators. You started with the Gladiators,
No
right?
secret, yeah. G4L.
Yeah. Now you back. You coaching, and y'all got some dogs.
Goonies.
Y'all got some
shorties.
dogs. And like my son was he was wrestling for Beat the Streets.
Yeah.
And like I really want him to do the Gladiator, but that shit just so the community for that shit is just so far. But from
which Beat the Streets? You know, we locked in. We just got a contract with Beat the Streets too. Man.
Oh yeah, the Beat the Streets on Archer.
Yeah, we Beat the Street Gladiators.
Oh okay.
We locked in with.
Oh, that's what's up then. Oh shit, I'm gonna have to.
We need all that money. Just the money.
From how y'all, because I want to say you, Juwan, Rock, Juju. Y'all, what's the other buddy name?
Glover.
Glove. Michi. Izzy too.
Izzy.
Yeah, like all y'all. I feel like y'all, like our generation, because I ain't never wrestled for the Gladiators. I only wrestled.
Hey, did you try? Hey, my mama did. I saw a picture. It's a picture. And JJ too, right?
Yeah, I went to state.
I saw that picture.
I took 7th in state when I wrestled for them. Yeah, I was a shorty.
Hey, they can't take that from you. You got it.
But see, the way from how I seen you wrestling in high school, I was a freshman, you was a sophomore, and I'm like, yeah, this nigga on varsity already. How the fuck this nigga? Juju too. Juju swole ass. He always doing some extra shit. I'm like, damn, Kahari ass was quick as fuck when it came to wrestling. Quick as fuck. I'm like, damn, this nigga always. Your senior year. Was it a senior or your junior year? You went to sectionals, right?
I went to regional sectional downstate from my sophomore year up to my
senior year.
Because my freshman year, I would have did my freshman year too, but I broke my jaw in wrestling, man. I threw a motherfucker. He landed on my jaw, Joe. That's what made me sit down for a minute. Yeah. So it was like I wrestled varsity my freshman year. I wrestled varsity. Me and Marcus Jenkins. He was a hitter. We was on the mat doing our thing.
Dogs.
Yeah, sure. We had a whole before, you know, everybody went their separate ways in high school and shit, but like I took that as like, man, shit, you know, motherfuckers ain't choosing me. I'm big on choosing them, choose you. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like, you know, laying the background, laying my lick down where everywhere I go, you know what I'm saying? Right, it's anywhere. Maybe outside, whatever. So I chose to do that West, you know what I'm saying? Lay my lick down and stay did my part in that motherfucker. You feel me? So that was a raw ass experience, and shit, I enjoyed every second of it. You know what I'm saying? So it was some whole different type of times.
Do you like giving back to the kids though? Like,
I love getting back on my homies, man. You know, Tyree. We got state this week for Greco. You know what I'm saying? The Cavs. So I'm gonna shoot out there with them. You know, and shit, get them on the Team Illinois. You know, that's what we compete for. Be on Team Illinois. Go compete for Fargo. You know what I'm saying? So it's a big national tournament. You know, for Greco and freestyle. Because it's three different styles. Folk style, freestyle, Greco. You know what I'm saying? I got the sauce and all of them, but I love that Greco. It's like street wrestling. You can't touch the leg. We can just all upper body.
Okay, that's a lot of strength too.
Yeah, that's definitely
good strength.
Yeah, upper body, Joe. So I'm getting them right. I just left practice now. So, you know, I'm steady working, man. Steady, just moving, staying busy. You know what I'm saying? But
right way.
To piggyback off that, man, you know, it just you know, first and foremost, man, give back to the kids the same way they gave to me. You know what I'm saying? It'll never be about me. You know what I'm saying? I don't make it about me. It'll never be about me. It's about
see the development of the kids. The kids the future.
Sure.
They're my goonies, man.
That's passion I get out of coaching. I've been coaching basketball the last 3 years.
You like it?
I love it. Like even not having to coach. No, I coach out of Romeoville. I coach a flight.
Yeah, okay.
So I coach they got a nice little program. It's a black-owned program. You know, so I can get back to kids. You know,
I hear that black-owned.
Man,
kids
black-owned program.
Right, that's the flight was the Gladiators, man. We got big programs on tape.
And I just love being able to get back to.
Oh, you can't think about Spartans.
Forget about Spartans.
Even though I was a Bucky, you know, I would play for the Buck 1 year, you know.
We know how the Bucks ended up with the Spartans.
Hey, y'all got that, but shit, I was still back and forth outside. I'm like, shit, I played 1 year, but I was on the run the street. You know what came out there at that time? Pretty Ricky came around that time. Hey, I was with the female shit. I'm trying to see what that Pretty Ricky do. You know what I'm saying?
That shit look Pretty Ricky just brought the juke party.
They brought the juke parties out for
real. They don't even have them no more.
You don't even want to go unless
shit, like nowadays, I go to parties. I don't know how it is. Like no club, be like, oh, you know, my Puerto Rican juke. We just be sitting back too cool to say,
too cool.
Might slap a couple ass and shit. But even when I catch my little nephew at a party, they weren't even in that juke. They was just hitting TikToks and shit like that.
Yeah, that shit crazy. Yeah, y'all think about it too. Our era, we did have our phones was for the light to see how motherfucker look. True. That's all we have. Yeah, that's a fact. You pulling that bitch out. I'm cool, man. Y'all do like that. Like other than that, but it's like.
We used to get wild to the parties too.
The walls was sweating.
Sweat.
I had
The walls was sweating. The ceiling was sweating.
I had one my sophomore year.
Y'all remember my party I had?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm talking about, we had all the high schools all over through that bitch. I'm telling you, in
I
school,
don't remember that.
you ain't fuck with me. You was on somebody treat me like a lame. You hurt my
Yeah.
feelings.
Somebody hurt my feelings. I was saying, yours was memorable.
Mario has
Bree May had a decent ass. I wouldn't say
Which one?
she had. She was about to say she had a couple parties though.
Bree
I had a
I
bunch
think
of
that
parties too.
was one for
I
her.
was just about to say you
Yeah,
did
you
have a
had
party
one.
too.
That's right.
Yeah,
You
you
had
had a
I
party.
had a bunch.
Was that you had one for your birthday? That was at your crib.
Yeah,
you
like
had one
eighth
at your
grade.
crib.
Hey, did she sneak and do it?
No, your whole OG was there. Her OG let us in.
Motherfucker had no sleep party. Listen, you gonna sneak this motherfucker?
No.
Alright, cool.
Yeah, I had one sophomore year for my what that 16.
Yeah, y'all always
At
had
the
real
Mayfield.
ass party.
Yeah, at the Mayfield, I
Yeah.
had to do it. That shit was fun as hell. I remember that.
Yeah, with somebody.
No, we wasn't nobody. If I was one for none of that shit, he's like, nah, ain't no motherfucker gonna be fighting none of
Shit,
that
y'all know
shit.
who the king of the parties now, though, now. This boy B's the king of the
Oh,
parties now.
no, Beezy.
yeah, Beezy ain't
Doing
playing
that
no
shit since high school.
Right, he ain't stopped. He been consistent. 10 plus years for sure.
For sure,
He was
for
doing
sure.
parties before he even
Give
graduated.
him his flower, because I was so into it with him, right? I was the show doing it with him. And then just doing my own thing too. But it's like, man, I could say, man, Bees is one of the ones that really set that tone. And in my grade, my generation, on the party side, I need 10 years
Yeah.
strong, though.
And a lot of people don't even
Gotta
give
give
him
him
credit
flowers,
for it though. Like
sure.
they be just making it seem like he don't be doing all of it.
He
He been doing that shit
consistent.
for a long
Yeah.
time,
Consistent
consistent.
as fuck.
And he done bought a lot of big names out though. Like
Sure.
if he- people that used to like coming up when they was coming up before niggas got on, he was bringing them.
Reach
He
out,
bought all their ass. Sitting on
He
niggas, he
yeah.
gave them all of them a platform to get their shit out before they blew. And he's one of the first people to do it. Well, first people I seen do it.
No secret, no
That
secret.
shit dope though.
No secret, though.
Beezy, we expect to have your ass on this show soon.
BZ was supposed to come on the pod.
He was looking. He
Ah,
was looking.
shit.
You supposed to be here. You gotta come on. We need
shit.
your
You
interview,
playing,
bro.
but you already know you gotta
So
go
we
to
can
the
give your
headquarters.
flowers and
Hey, listen, man, you gotta check in now. Now you gotta check in. We
gotta
ain't
call
going
pull
to
up
check
on the
in.
lot, man.
You
Come
gotta
to the
check
lot.
in now. If you don't check in, it's gonna be a problem, man. You know how we rock. We go back from Hopper, west to Hopper. You know what you know. Man, I got a story about this boy, man. Y'all want to tap into that story or what?
Come on,
Go
man.
ahead.
Let's talk about it.
Go ahead. Let's talk about it.
Man, B's throwing a party out there. We at the college Hopper, man. We out there chilling. You know, a lot of guys, familiar faces do that. So he threw a party, yo. So I'm out there chilling, shit. I get my little apartment, shit, living my life. He threw a party. Long story short, so some niggas was on some tough shit. That bitch. So, you know, I live for that shit. I'm thirsty. You feel me?
He said, I live for that shit.
Thirsty. You feel me? So some niggas cover that, Joe. Nah, remind you, I had one of my homies out there with me, Cedar. And for some reason, he had a BB gun on him or some shit like that. What the fuck you doing with this BB gun? We got shit like this. Yeah, you doing with the BB gun. All right, I'm gonna just leave my shit and let you do
That's
your
for
life.
sure.
Oh, so look here, shit. Also, he wants to know niggas poking shit. You know, don't want to get caught in the wrong robbery or shit like that. But shit, Joe, long story short, man, some niggas coming there talking. So I see niggas in the tweaking in the hallway and shit, Joe, doing their thing. And DK, y'all remember DK?
Yeah.
Kelly, you know, TK and DK.
I haven't seen his face. Yeah.
Man, there's some shit happening, Joe. So these niggas talking about they can't get in the party. Long story short, I run over. I mean, what the fuck? I couldn't get that BB gun. I go grab a BB gun. I hit the nigga with it. Boom! Hit his ass with it. So he,
You didn't disrespect this man with a
so
BB
my
gun.
man, so he
Pistol whipped the
I
motherfucker
whoop
with a
him.
BB gun.
I whoop him with the BB gun. Then I give him hands, pack him up real quick. Woo woo. So my man's, you know, this will piss me off, Joe. The nigga must drop, you know, like back in the day, niggas had the face of the radios and shit. You know, they love the face of the radio. The face of the radio must drop out of his pocket or some shit. So I'm whooping him, trying to get him to go ahead and slide, run. This dumb ass nigga called his blood. He called himself trying to come grab that motherfucker. Nigga, I'm a hoe. I get on his ass. You hear me? I get on his ass. So he alright. So now shit, like I said, he got no one to get out of there. So I leave. So I get out, go back to the crib.
Straight embarrasses, man.
Long story, another short. As I leave, some niggas came back. Man, they must have hit my man with a bottle or some shit. DK, Joe. It don't let his lip and some shit, Joe. And as I'm walking up, them niggas driving off. So I try to grab a bottle, throw at that shit. It's getting wild. You feel me? It was crazy, Joe.
Wow.
This is the Harvard days.
Man, Joe was getting wild out there. And we, you know, we had all the parties, you know, the football. We had the football squad, you know, the rap squad. But we just had everybody come showing love. You know, it ain't never been no hard for us showing us love. You know, shit. But we good people. At the end of the day, like regardless of all the bullshit, like shit, we good people. You know what I'm saying?
We just ain't for bullshit though.
Yeah,
I think that's all it is. Like we motherfuckers got good hearts. We cool as motherfuckers. We laid back.
Yeah.
But it's just like you fuck with us, though. Motherfucker ain't finna just let you just shit fuck with. It's like you start poking the bell, the motherfucker going.
This ain't going.
Your ass, yeah.
This ain't going, Joe. So it's like, man, shit, I I learned from every lesson. I appreciate every step of the way because it made me who I am today. Outside all the bullshit, you know, even going through that jail time and shit, doing that shit, I took that time to really focus on self, you know, tap in, you know, get in tune with the Almighty, the Most High. And once I started doing that, Joe, that's why I feel like Goddy, I be the God. You know what I'm saying? I make my own path, I make my own world. I'm in my own world. You know, ain't no competition with nobody. You know what I'm saying? I'm in my own world, you know. And if I'm, like right now, I'm blessed to be part of y'all world. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I look at it. You feel me? So I'm tapped in for real, for real. We tapped in for real. We don't really just do this shit. We actually own that.
I just said Wallow. He just said that though. He like, man, Joe, I'm not in competition with nobody. Like, if you're in competition with me, you losing already because I'm not even thinking about you.
Something wrong with you. If you're in top of competition with a person, something wrong with you. Something ain't right with them. You know what I'm saying? Because
enough money I have for everybody.
You gotta look at it like it's a win-win. Like I say, I'm a home team. I don't got no opposition. I ain't got no problem. Like nobody, regardless of what I did in my past, like shit, I get stunned shit. I'm just living my life, staying out the way, staying highly faithful, staying blessed, you know what I'm saying? Putting the energy out there, shit, until my time, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just doing my part, like I say, as a brother, as a friend, as a, you know, as an individual, as a human, you know what I'm saying? You gotta show the love out there, because you know that's what the world lack right now, a lot of love, you know what I'm saying? So I want to be one of the select few that pass that love off, Joe. So like I said, I appreciate y'all inviting me, you know what I'm saying, to y'all world. You feel me?
A lot of people be built off survival and not love, and that's how when they get to become an adult, they be fucked up in the head. You know, they can't trust nobody and shit like that. You know,
then you got the ones that come late with it, you know, then you know want to prove something. They ain't about that, Joe.
Yeah, you gotta prove shit in this life.
It's like this street shit ain't where it's at. You feel me? You got guys that gonna tell on you or they gonna ride with you. You gonna be the one that bitch sitting by yourself and nobody seeing no bread, nobody picking up no phone calls, no pictures. You know, least I can do. You know, I be doing for my brothers all the time. You know, I send some bread, I split it off because I got a few brothers locked up. Like the JB Riders on Ruger, you know what I'm saying? Lil Jeff, little guys I'm tuned with DB. You know, I make sure I send them pictures so they could be a part of what I got going on. And send bread, but most importantly, my main goal is I definitely send them pictures out to them. You know what I'm saying? And when we take a picture, I'm gonna send that picture to them too. You know what I'm saying? So they gotta see what's going on so they can be a part of what my journey still. You know what I'm saying?
Like that.
And sure. I know how it is. Like I ain't need no money, you know. You know what I'm saying? I ain't need no money. Like my OG got me. You know what I'm saying? My loved one got me. Like I say, Batman got me. You feel me? The guy that was in my corner. A lot of shit. I always really wanted some pictures and shit. Just, you know, pick up the phone. You feel me? But you know, some guys don't get that. So it's like you ain't really bidding until you ain't got nobody. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel that.
I wouldn't even call myself really bidding. Like I was bidding, but I wasn't bidding because it's a different level of bidding when you ain't got nobody. You know what I'm saying? That's when it kick in. Like, man, this jail shit fucked up.
Man, I learned that though. Like when JJ was locked up, me and
JJ was locked up together.
Yeah, man. He told me. I think I talked to you one time on the phone, and he told me. But it was just like, and it was like. I wasn't good at it because I didn't understand it. Yeah. But like him going through it, I understood it a little more. And then like as he came home and I started, you know, I chopped it over with him a little more. I've been trying to get him on the pod so me and him can like really break this down.
Because
like,
it don't really be personal, bro. Because like in the day, you know, people don't know how it is. So how can you really know how to react to it? Like you don't really know how it is.
Yeah. He was the first person that was
hit different when she behind him motherfucker.
And he was the first person that I was like close to, talk to every day, engaged with every day that shit happened to.
I was you feel me? Last week. That's my dog though, man. I mean, JJ, man, we developed a raw ass, even more relationship, even like our street shit. Because it's like we do street shit, me and JJ never had no problems. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't nothing like that. We always love. It was just miscommunication on both sides. You know what I'm saying? It was just shit we ain't really had to do. You know what I'm saying? But it was just what it was at the time. And like I say, both sides of the parties ain't going.
Yeah, did you lose a lot of friends when you came home? Because like you said, I don't know. Certain people wasn't sending you pictures and phone calls and put money in your books and shit like that. Did you lose a lot of friends? Or those same people that you was keeping with before you went
some
out?
guys still come around. I won't say I lose no friends, right? You know, because at the end of the day, I don't take it personal. You know, it's all love. I just be in my own world, you know, and for those who are allowed to be around me, who ain't not around me, it just ain't nothing personal. You know what I'm saying? I'm just on a whole different type of time. You know, I carry myself different. And it's like, when you ain't doing that, like I can't put my body at risk. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know what type of times you want. You be energy ain't right or whatever. But the one that is around, they know how I feel. They know how I'm rocking. It bleed longer than anything else. You know what I'm saying? So it's still all love. You feel me? I'm just on a whole different type of times. You know what I'm saying? Nothing personal.
What about when you were sitting down? Did you read more or did you work out more?
I did both, but I really tapped in them books though, because I tapped in with self. I tapped in, knowledge of self, laws of attraction. I still read this book to this day. Every morning I read some meditation stuff out of this book called The Man is the Master. Y'all got to tap in there. Y'all,
I'm gonna go catch it. I'm a big reader.
Man is the Master. Man, I recommend. I highly recommend that book, Joe. It's just different. It's like 8 books in one book. The book about this fact, but it's worth it. You ain't gotta read the whole thing. You just tap into what you want to tap into. I tap into right now since I done read most of the law of attraction and everything about James Allen. So now I just really go into meditation, just remind me, just check me. You feel me? That's how I live my life. I check myself every day when I even read that. Like I've been doing that for like the last 4 years. Even being free, staying consistent on reading it every day of the week before I start my day.
Feed your brain.
Feed the brain, putting the right energy out there before I even walk out the crib. Anything can happen.
My homie sent me these. He sent me these like passages every day. I forgot the name of the book it come from, but it's like affirmation. It's like almost like an affirmation, but it's like a different. It's a script. It's like a little paragraph you read, but then it break down the message of the paragraph, so it'll give you like a mental. Sometimes like today was like about things not being as big as sometimes people make them. So like sometimes like how we say reacting, sometimes you react and if it's too small to even react to it. Yeah. Like it teach you how to learn like that. Some things is just you bigger than a lot of things that you go through in life.
It go back to this saying right here by saying that, man, don't let them trick you out the streets. You know what I'm saying? That's how deep it is. Like don't let none of this energy or what's going on, even with family, friends, or whatever, don't let them trick you out the streets. You know what I'm saying? Because and the streets could be right here. They ain't about the streets physically. It's just right here. Don't let them trick you out of here. You know what I'm saying? So stay in there. You feel me? Stay in there. That's what I do. I stay in there, and I let my boy Dirt say shit. I don't be riding by. I just be slipping by. You know what I'm saying? I just be slipping by. Just keep it moving. Keep it pushing. Keep it peeing. You know what I'm saying?
All right. So I ask this to a lot of guys that's been to jail, and when they come home, I know a lot of guys, they switch up their religious beliefs.
Right. Okay.
So before you went to jail, or when you got out, did your religion change? Did you go from Christian to Muslim?
See, I'm a Christian. I grew up a Christian. You know what I'm saying? That's my background. When I got in there, I tapped in with Muslim. I tapped into it. Learned the studies. It just wasn't for me. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't for me at all. But what I did tap into was Hebrew Israelite, and that's more of a way of life. It's not even a religion. It's a way of life. You know what I'm saying? Hebrew Israelite, knowing that being the lion I am, and also I studied to the 5 percenters, which is the gods. You know what I'm saying? Black man is God. I really truly believe. So I tapped into that.
Oh, you was reading for real now.
So I tapped in. So it's like I don't look at a religion. Like I'm more of a spiritual.
That's it. I said that. I'm more spiritual now. Because for me, it was more so like I did start to read the Bible. Not even did. I still am reading the Bible. Of course, the Bible is huge as hell.
The Bible is nothing but, in my opinion, bro, is the blueprint of life.
Yes.
It's a blueprint, and what I learned from it, Joe, I read it, is stories. Yeah. It's like we're doing now. It's just stories break down the blueprint. Like you got a house, you got the blueprint, right? That's what the Bible is. Tell you blueprint, and you put it into now. I put it into now situations. You know what I'm saying? My favorite quote out the Bible was in Romans 8:28. That was one something that piggybacked me through my whole time. Everything I'm doing right now is its purpose according to that man. You know what I'm saying? So when I got that, that's my way of life. I'm fucking around and get it tatted. You know what I'm saying? But that's big on me too. Even if they looking at it the Christian way. You know what I'm saying? That's Romans 8:28 is one of my favorites.
Now I do respect the Muslim religion because they are the most disciplined religion that's out, in my personal opinion. From the praying, the eating, they are very disciplined.
Yeah, a lot of my brothers are Muslims, you know what I'm saying? And they more of a religion of my brothers. They, regardless of the street shit, a lot of my brothers are tapped in. I always greet them. Salam alaikum, salam alaikum. They do I greet them, salam alaikum, you know what I'm saying? And they just got done for their Ramadan, peace and blessing to them brothers that just got down for their Ramadan. Definitely proud of y'all, man. And, man, help me do a Ramadan with y'all. You know what I'm saying? Because man, I need it all too. You know what I'm saying? Help me do it all too. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
And I see the other community work too. It's I want to say it right. Is it ESSC?
It's ECCSC, ex-cons for social community change.
Well, I ain't heard about this one.
Big shout out to one of the big brothers and founders, man. It's Tyrone Muhammad, man. I was blessed to even still be a part of that program. I'm part of the organization. You know, I learned a lot of him. You know what I'm saying? How he maneuver and tap into the community and just do things for the people. You know what I'm saying? That knowing that we ex-cons and how it's so hard for us to get jobs or even get a house to stay in, a crib to stay in. They run the backgrounds off cribs, but they got this thing going on with the immigrants to be able to get housing. We don't know their background. We don't know what they got going on there in these communities. We don't know what they got on their background. They move around our kids, whatever. So that's my big brother, man. You know, that's my big brother, and the one that actually introduced me to them and to him is my brother Jeremiah J.H. Y'all know him.
The Hitman. That's
the
my boy.
Hey, the Hitman, aka now he go back the proof.
He the proof now? Okay.
Bro, he living his life, knowing he being the proof of what's going on. Being who he is, he's a professional boxer, man. I'm so proud of him, bro. We sit back and talk about plans all day, putting them to have, we putting them to make it.
We did security at the boxing place, at the boxing gym a couple years ago.
Yeah, that's my dog. Every day I talk to him when I was young. He did what he did for me. But one thing I need him to do is pick up the phone. We had this conversation, dude, to be who he is right now. He reminded me who I am, who I was out there. Because, in jail, you would get lost in who you is. You know what I'm saying? Every day you seeing the same shit, bro. It's like, that shit will make you feel like, man, you forget who you is, you get lost in the sauce. So by me even going through that, he's thinking around me, I'm like, man, you right, man, I am who I am. You know what I'm saying? Damn, but yeah, he
was always solid, bro.
Solid, bro.
And I watched his last fight too. I was trying to come, bro.
Who was in there?
I seen y'all in there, bro. When I seen the live and he knocked him out, I knew it. I said, I was like,
but you know what? He been training the boxing. He been doing that his whole life.
His daddy been him and his brother both.
Big Monty, you don't even, man, listen, they want me to box so much, I'm like, yeah, listen, man, I like my face, I like my teeth.
Big cold.
I wouldn't even fight in jail like that. I had a couple roughs, had to show demonstrate. That was all demonstration. He said I want to get old. I demonstrated when I had to demonstrate, but shit, I am not gonna let them put me in jail. Fuck said.
That Sig ain't shit to play with.
Shit. One call. I like talking about people. I like talking about my son every day. You know what I'm saying? I like eating good. Shit.
You get one call.
You know what I'm saying? One call, Monday.
Right.
You got the next Monday. You know what I'm saying?
You don't talk to him. Oh well, that call only 20 minutes.
You gotta let people like, listen, man. I'm being said. You might hear from me, then that might cause a conflict, relationship for that little week. I might be in there for months. You know what I'm saying? Some guys do their head off said. Not me. Hey, not me. I ain't gonna lie. I'm scared to say it. Shit. I still ain't with no said because like I said, you got no one to get out of there. Even in jail, you do what you do, you got no one to get out of there. Joe, my last week, Joe, before I was gonna get ready this little early release shit, Joe. Man, so now the dude, Joe, got the phones. You know how niggas be locked up in the phone and shit. I'm on that bitch. I got a cell phone on that bitch. I'm always they talking to everybody. Every time I'm hit you back like I have. We rocking that bitch. Members. You gotta be a member, really. Be a part of the list. So I ain't want to run the phone. I'm just one of the members. Like shit, just put me in that bitch time. Second shift. So man, this nigga thought I tried to try him on this spot, Joe, on his phone, man. I'm telling you, like, man, don't let me get too tricky about this shit, bro. I ain't even tweaking. You feel me? He said, you think I'm a bitch or some shit? Ooh, I'm like, listen, you tweaking. Before I even know, the nigga tried to run up on me, swing. I'm like, what? Pink. 2 times. I'm shocked, like, these bitches still official. I hit him one more time.
He said, these bitches still official.
I hit him one more time, Joe.
This nigga hit the shoulders with
I shit you not, Joe. I had to grab his hand like, nigga, stop. Listen, bro, this ain't gonna work out for you. Chill. You finna go home. You trying to get home, right? Listen, man, chill. But I had to ice him that whole week. Listen, bro, I'm gonna rock the room. Ice pack for you, Joe. Yeah, I'm gonna feed you. You put anything you want in my box, whatever you want, Joe, I'm gonna get it to you. Listen, we gotta stay on the radar because if you go out there see your face, we both want to say it, and then it's both fucked up for it.
And I ain't going to say it. You was a real one about it though. You told him like straight 100 though. Most motherfuckers they ain't trying to hear that shit. They gonna take that little said walk.
But that's why a lot of people out in the world, like I feel like some people need experience jail, Joe, because I learned how to really handle situations because it ain't about your G ain't bigger than my G and my G ain't bigger than your G in that bitch. It's like we on some men, we men today. A lot of guys don't know how to communicate, talk. Like even that back in the day, like a lot of shit I could have communicated a lot of shit better on the street shit, like getting into it with people when people don't really know how to do. You know what I'm saying? And if I would have did that, like problems. Probably ain't for us. You feel me? Like, just ain't for us.
I feel like now, as I'm older, that's one thing I learned to be a lot better at is communicate. Like if just I can get my point across and say what I gotta say, and I'm gonna hear what you gotta say. And you ain't fucking what I gotta say, it's cool. It ain't gonna be no bad blood. If we gotta walk away from this after this, that's cool.
Yeah.
But
like nowadays, everybody, they're putting people down. Though. You know what I'm saying? Not to say people went down back in the day, but it's like, in this generation, it's like the shorties really don't know how to. Like now, you gotta look at we the big homies. We the OGs. You know what I'm saying? So back going through that situation, we gotta cut into them kids or cut into whatever, even like 25, whatever.
Yeah, but
that ain't for us. We don't tell kids. You know what I'm saying?
When we was younger though, at least we had a little respect for our old heads.
We had structure.
Shit. I gotta call. Let's tap in with y'all.
Yo, welcome to the live. Appreciate the call. Who we talking to? Welcome to Good Burger. Good Burger.
Yeah, that's what it is about. Just communication. Being man before anything. Like I say, my gene bigger than your gene bigger than my gene, so it makes us really even. You know what I'm saying? Unless I gotta be Debo. I don't want to be Debo.
Look, it's the last person I want to be in here, bro. Yeah. What you need? What you need to make this work? Communicate is key.
So your music now.
Yeah.
Your music. What can we expect from you in the next? I don't want to give you 5 years. I want to say 2 years.
Man, I say a year. But honestly, man, this sound I got, man, gonna go over their head because they might look like that's you. When I get that a lot, that's you. That's me.
Hey, I ain't even finna lie to you right now, bro. When I last time I seen was at the wedding.
Right.
And you told me he was doing music.
Yeah.
I was drunk at the moment, so bear with me, all right?
Yeah, okay.
So when you told me he was doing music, I'm like, are you doing music? What? Nah. I'm like, I ain't never heard this nigga go
the whole time.
I'm just like, man, this nigga probably just wanted to let me hear some shit. Then when he played this shit, I'm like, yeah, hold on. I'm like, I had turned my girl. I'm like, nigga, this nigga. What the fuck? I'm like, this is my homie though. This nigga in the main though. Oh damn, what? But no, though, I can enjoy your shit though, bro. You definitely doing your thing though. I'm proud of you. Real shit, bro. I did doubt you though. I'm not gonna lie to you. At first, I'm like,
I ain't gonna say you doubted, just go out.
Yeah, that's it right there. I'm like, when he told you, I'm like, I'll listen. I'll definitely listen. But when I heard it, I'm like, damn, now I feel like I gotta kick myself in the face.
You gotta understand, like before I was Flat Goddy, I was Flat Boy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I was doing the music before I got locked up.
You wasn't as consistent.
No, I was consistent, but it was like, you got Murph, you got Cedar, all the guys, that's doing their thing, and I was just really tapping into it, with it. And I'm gonna tell you the story of how I got the music, but I was doing it. My first cameraman is the one that do all duck and shit before the duck, the white boy Billy. Yeah. Billy Cole, that's my boy.
Yeah.
Like you bring up Flatboy, you type in Flatboy Lawyer, man. That's one of my first OG videos, on Flat. So once you type in Flatboy Lawyer, you can see all the videos of Flatboy with Billy. And before he was with them, that was my boy. You know what I'm saying? Bringing all the content with him. I'm bringing a lot of duck in them. They see my name pop up. I'm bringing it. So they see Flatboy getting it mixed up the whole time. It's two separate parties.
And when I hear about FBG, I don't never think I'm like, no, I really know the real niggas that was Flatboy. It's like before these niggas, like I think they stole it. That's how they.
No, they cool. I know bro. Joe bro knows some good people. Yeah. I ain't gonna lie. Like Duck was a good dude, man. He played back players.
I fuck with his music. I fuck with his music.
It was in NIU when they was at party and shit. I was chilling. I first met him. You know what I'm saying? It was just all love. When it comes to him, Mikey Dollars, all love. Will Chris, Lacey West. You know what I'm saying? King Yellow, all them guys. They probably King Yellow probably don't remember me though. We took a picture back and they was talking shoes that Lacey video. You know what I'm saying? Oh boy. When that shit hit the fan, like Lacey get 290, he didn't want to create 290. You know what I'm saying? The whole way. He created. Listen, Lacey West created 290, man. I don't care what nobody say. He created that shit. That was the first one I heard say it. The first one put a stamp on it. You know what I'm saying? My big brother, my big cousin. You know what I'm saying? He also doing shit with the rest of the team with me. So we just give it back. You know, so he one of the first ones that did.
I really fuck with y'all for giving it back the way y'all do for y'all. And it's not just with your music, you doing it with wrestling and shit, and then you doing it with the
ECCSC for social change. ECCSC, ex-cons for social
change. They actually in the community though.
In the
I seen them on the news, like patrolling the train station. They out on the blocks with shorties instead of these shorties out there shooting each other. They out there teaching them how to box. Like I love that.
See, I like shit like that. Actions speak louder than words. Cause there be so many people that be talking about, I want to do this, I'm finna do this, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do this. But you finna do it, you're about to do it. When are you gonna actually do it? And the fact that y'all actually putting feet to the ground and moving, fuck that. I like that.
Yeah, that's my big brother, man. He showed a lot, gave me a lot of knowledge, man. And I definitely appreciate being part of his platform. You know, 'cause that's his platform. It's a bonus. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate getting that bonus for real, for real.
So now, you can't drop it yet, but tell me about the introduction, or not even introduction, the relationship with Jeremiah, Chicago legend. You know,
it's just like I say, I met Jeremiah through Murph, man. Murph Diddy, man, he just got signed with him. You know, even when I was gone, me and Murph had this conversation on the phone on the whole blueprint, and I was part of his blueprint. So right now, man, even when college at, man, it's me being part of his blueprint. And it's like, man, it's all love. We pack the shit. I'm telling you, over the weekend, I called Murph called me all together. They did the show my heart. So I'm watching the fight. So we watched the fight. These niggas stick up for the whole time. But I held it for because they're lucky I love them. You know what I'm saying? So I held it for them. Listen, Joe, I'm gonna give y'all the most potent rounds, 4-7. After that, y'all ass out. You know what I'm saying? So I hold it for, but I told them, y'all going to see these next round. Because they ain't took care of business at 7. We got the 8. They had to go be out. But yeah, it was love though, man. Just, you know, getting blessed with that opportunity to get in that song, you know what I'm saying?
and the song go crazy though.
Yeah, it was,
I really fuck with that
it was
motherfucker.
really open verse, but I'm like, man, get on that motherfucker. What you mean? What?
That's the one I heard, and I told her, I'm like, hey, this nigga. Why he holding out and shit? I'm like, niggas at the crib, I don't know about this shit. I'm like, why you put this out? Yeah, I can't put it down. Yeah, damn, nigga.
It's gonna be definitely a game changer for me, and just be a part of their journey. That I said, it's gonna a lot of love. The ladies doing their thing looking good, and that evolved, dancing to it. You know what I'm saying?
And you was just on iHeartRadio.
Oh yeah, they just.
Hey, I'm proud of you for that shit. Because you came home, you went to work.
Yeah.
You didn't talk about it.
Yeah.
You didn't say, I'm finna do this, I'm finna do that. When I sent you back at the wedding, you was like, nah, bro, I'm finna get to work. It's up from here. I'm home and I ain't going back. I'm here to support my family. I'm here to eat.
Yeah,
and you doing just that. You gotta taking pictures with Tone Capone.
That's you.
That's crazy. I actually met Tone Capone the week before that with my boy Josh K. Y'all know Josh K, man. Josh K was actually an artist with fabulous. He was singing R&B. Josh K, good brother, man. He owed me a feeture too, though. He go, hey, Josh, keep working. You gotta give me that feature, like you told me. I remember in the club. I
wasn't that drunk that night. Nigga, you owe me.
He said, yeah, it was a good being experience, you know, being part of that. You know, it probably went over his head when I introduced myself to Tone Capone. Just like let him know I appreciate him. You know what I'm saying? Coming through. I appreciate you, you know, being who you is, man. Love, appreciate you coming through, you know what I'm saying, do your thing. So when I actually had the opportunity to meet him again, I said, yeah, man, I told you I appreciate you, you know what I'm saying? A couple weeks, actually it was 2 weeks ago, a week before that, when I saw him again. So just being back in that space, knowing that 616, how much support me, that thing lined up my purpose in my journey, you know what I'm saying? Just be part of that podcast with them on the radio, seeing them have the radio lifestyle really go just like this. You know what I'm saying? Y'all, hey, I'm gonna see y'all soon. Y'all on radio station too?
Man,
we get
that shit. That's where it goes.
Speak that shit in existence right now, boy.
We definitely trying to get that, man.
Trying, hey, listen.
I wouldn't even say trying.
I'm gonna
stop
the laugh.
He said no more trying. That is the goal. The goal is really, like I said, the goal. I want the platform to be out there for everybody, man. I want people to be able to get out there and pop their shit, man. It's hella talented, dope ass people out here in this world, bro.
Especially out here. Man, we got
so much talent out here.
So much talent.
From sports to music,
everything, man.
To fucking
art
itself. You said what?
I was just gonna say a lot of music that's out right now is from Chicago culture.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
We
They're
are
inspired.
the culture.
Yeah.
I've been telling people this for years. We are the culture.
I'm saying it now. We the wave, man. Maywood gonna be the wave when it comes to business, music, clothing, You see Rashad already snapping right now.
Hey, shout out to Rich. Hey,
Shout
Rich
out
Attitude. Rashad, I hit you in your DM. Check your
Hey,
DM.
y'all gotta get.
I
Y'all
need
gotta
you
get.
in the lot, bro. Pull up.
Y'all gotta get lucky out here too, man. The crew appeal, Joe. I'm Yall doing this thing on the goal line too, Joe.
You said crew appeal?
Crew appeal.
Okay.
He actually, shot the my video. He do a lot of clothing, shoot videos,
Right.
shoot pictures and shit, man. He shot my
He another serial entrepreneur.
Yes, he doing his
Y'all
thing.
gotta get him in here, though. His brother, Teddy Kid, man, also producing beats with Jeremiah right now. Jeremiah, a lot of artists, Key, Lil Key, RP.
Any other mainstream artists that you've worked with?
Man, I got blessed to be on the track with Valet. You know what I'm saying? On the Kanye West artist, I don't know if he's still signed with Valet. I got a track with him.
What song he got?
One with him and Jeremiah and shit. He got a couple tracks, Joe. He got some You and Me both. Y'all heard about that? That's that song. I heard that Jay. I'm like, damn, it's just alright. I'm that bitch working out. Yeah, you and me. Man, he is good brother, Joe. Good soul, man. Good energy, man. You know, and his swag stupid. He got a stupid swag. I fuck with him. So I like his swag, man. He a good dude.
If it's one artist you can work with, no matter who it is, who would it be?
As of right now, man, this might go over the head. I'm gonna pick two of them. I love to work with 2 Chainz and Rich Homie. They don't get to get them flowers.
Hey man, Rich Homie had an era that people don't really like give him credit. His era was crazy, man. Rich Homie had a lot of shit. And 2 Chainz was nice too, though. 2 Chainz was real nice.
Them part of the artists that really, like when I say that motivate me outside, my pops and shit. Too. Outside my pops and how I really got a part of music, like them guys, I studied them. You know what I'm saying? I studied them and shit. But even how I get a part of the music, like Chicago know this. My dad, self-paid entertainment, and he had an artist called Poro. Man, this probably unseen, untold story on my end, but I'm pretty sure the streets know. Untold. Sonny Mac. Used to work with Kanye West back in the day. I don't really know the big details of my pops. Tuck say it all the time because actually that whole situation got my pops kind of fucked up. You know what I'm saying? That's black folks getting friends with that situation. They did drugs and just knowing what all he put into it, 150,000 into that whole movement. With Ye, with making beats and making the songs, and I don't want Jay-Z to cut me off and no shit like that. The song changed. You know what I'm saying? I got a song coming soon with that. Just talk about that story. You know what I'm saying? I never changed the song with my pop. Before it got to Jay, he produced it with Kanye. Made the beat over the song Payroll. Actually had the bars. He just kind of like this person that Kanye West kept his part on that, which is Payroll stuff. The streets know about it. I was so shocked when I was in jail, and I told my pops, my pops said, "Jack, the Woods said something." He said, "That it would." He said, "Man, Joe, Kanye West no focus. They got down your pops. I think they jumped, whooped on them shit like that back in the day. I was too young to understand what was going on, but
Kanye West?
Yeah, Kanye West, man. I wouldn't have a pleasure to have that conversation. How that really went down with this real pops. If you see the documentary, he actually got a glimpse of my pops in that bitch. You know what I'm saying? At his crib again in 2001. Never Changed came out in 2001 as a Payroll when he made it. Jay-Z came out with it in 2003. You know what I'm saying? So it's a deeper story than my understanding on that part. But that's a story that we got to come back again on the podcast and talk about. You know what I'm saying?
Being one of them rooms, we had this conversation. Hey, Joe, what happened?
What really happened?
What happened?
We can get there. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
This is brought to conversation now. That I just would love to, you know what I'm saying, just to work with him, this individual too. Maybe he can, bring my dad some comfort. You know what I'm saying? How he is. So it's all love.
Incredible.
All right, so to get a little personal, with you. Is this your first relationship at being out?
Actually, my first relationship, with TT, baby. Yeah,
so cute.
We just we was talking. We started talking in November. You know what I'm saying? It's cool. You know what I'm saying? Even now, we still look at it like we friends. Until we make it really official. But at the end of the day,
y'all seem like y'all vibe really well, and I've been catching y'all. I've been catching y'all on social media so much lately. Y'all done took
Yeah.
pictures and shit. Y'all look so motherfucking cute and shit.
It's my dog for real. Before relationship, anything, it's my dog. Though. That's why I feel like relationship really work out really helped out. Like we had a lot of plans, a business plan to make it to a whole nother level. You know what I'm saying? Like this is my dog for sure. And she can tell you.
Just from you
I
know.
love the fuck out her.
I just said that shit on live. He said that shit on live. Oh, she blushing and shit. Like just from being around y'all now, I can see that y'all push each other.
Yeah, because it's never about to us, and us it's never about us.
That's his brand. The 616 is your brand.
Yeah, I just collab with her.
But collab with you.
Yeah.
You do fashion already.
Yes.
And you supporting his movement.
Yes.
That's dope as fuck.
That's dope as fuck. And they come genuine.
Yeah.
It's not
I'm really
forced on
supporting
y'all.
her. I'm really supporting her.
Because really, I've been doing this for so long. Like people was looking for a man.
I remember.
He was perfect for me.
I remember, churches. I remember we was at Parkland. Like, I first got to Parkland, and I asked you. I said, "Damn, what you going to school for anyway?" You said, "Fashion. I'm gonna be a fashion designer."
My mama, she
10 years later, you still 10 plus years, you still rocking with it.
Love
That's
the slave.
like that's love. I commend you with that solution.
Thank you.
That shit for sure.
And like love the slave boutique, man. It was so unique. I just seeing all her old work and like, damn, that's cold. Like what? They had this on my shit. Like what? Matter of fact, you know what? We wanted to get something together, Joe. We put a plan together, man. And like I said, I truly, genuinely fuck with her. I genuinely believe in her. You know, she was going to move to Atlanta, right?
Yeah.
Moving to Atlanta, go bust a move. And I was like, I'm freshly, knowing her, kicking it with, because in high school, like I knew of her. I ain't never no stranger. But we didn't really kick it like that.
Except she said she treated you like a lame.
She was like a lame.
Yeah,
I didn't.
I really didn't know him.
I didn't want to slap her wrist. What's wrong
I
with
seen
you?
him around, but like I never went to your parties. I ain't never like I knew of him, but I ain't
Look
never.
at y'all now.
That's my dog.
He's saying he love you on live. Live.
I love him too.
That's my dog.
Oh,
That's my dog.
I know,
We
like for
like
real.
you, like I say, I'm big on choosing one, choose you. You know what I'm saying? Even all the bullshit was going on with me and shit.
Right.
Like, she chose me.
She
was like,
chose you. She ain't judged you. She supported you. She love you. Don't fancy me like that. You gotta keep
beautiful
moving.
feeling.
Yeah, when you got somebody that choose you, Joe, like, even all the bullshit, like I tell, like, I ain't perfect at all. Shit, I had flaws, I cheat, I know how to break hearts. You know what I'm saying? I got some situations, I've had deep conversations with her, Joe, and tell her about this and tell her about that. You know what
Y'all
I'm
done
saying?
had them uncomfortable conversations. Them
At first she
uncomfortable
said,
conversations.
hey, I
will
ain't
keep
gonna stop.
y'all-
I had the first conversation, she wasn't fucking with me. You know what? Hey, I don't think this is gonna work. We cool. Like, I tell her, boy, I ain't going. Yeah, I ain't going.
Yeah, he did tell me he ain't going. So I'm like,
But
okay.
I told her,
He was
man,
persistent as hell, huh?
Yeah.
I thought she said what she said. Like, I can't do no respect it. You know what I'm saying? I respect it. We still kicked a couple times after that. And I had to tell her, man, I don't know, you got me fucked up. Take off on the what?
He said, "You got me fucked up. Listen, I want you.
Yeah, you tripping.
I know you want me."
He said, "You
You tripping, Joe. What the hell wrong with you? Like I said, choose one, choose you, man. That's about the family, your friends, a relationship. Man. You gotta choose that good energy. Like y'all chose me to come part of y'all con. You know what I'm saying? Y'all podcast. So
When you are appreciated, not tolerated.
yeah. So
I definitely, man, Joe. Like this was good. For, like I said, you one of the first people you are the first person we done had on where it's like we got that, that connection where we know each other from way back, man.
Yeah.
So like, I mean, a lot of people we interview, like, we know them, but it ain't that connection where we can really like deeply connect and like really get to the people and understand and know what's going on. You feel me? And like, this was good, bro. Like I said,
he
I
showed
appreciate
up.
it.
He said, I'm excited about
I'm
this.
excited,
He
bro.
said,
Like, this was
we
like,
gotta
man,
go
Joe, to
talk-
have
we
that
gotta talk
conversation.
shit.
Man, when he told me you was coming, I'm like, oh hell yeah. I wish you been had this nigga. I don't know why I ain't think about this nigga.
Because I be in the cut though, you know what I'm saying? I be in the cut, really moving how I move. So, I like big motion. We got motion. I got motion going on.
It be
We got
timing
motion
for me
going
though,
on.
man. Like, cause I pay attention. Like I watch people. I be observing. Like, okay, man, I see you doing this, and I like this. Then I keep seeing you doing these things, and I'm like, all right, this is great. Like, this is gonna be a good interview, but I gotta wait on the timing for it because I want it to be right. Because I want to be like, I wanted this to look like it's better than what it was. So I want to upgrade it because me personally, I want it to be better for us.
Mhm.
But then I also want it to be better for like my special guests. Like, when
When I see
my
this shit,
people come. I want this shit to be, not like, see, we working on the lot wall. So
Want
it's
shit to be
I can't wait to
comfortable.
be
Yeah.
a part of that one.
yeah, since you're
That's
the
gonna be
first
hard.
guest since we done started the lot wall, you're gonna be the
That's hard.
first guest to post your picture and sign it and get it framed up on
Oh,
the
that's
wall and be a
hard.
part of the lot
I
wall.
appreciate that.
So
man.
all our interviews, you know,
So
from now on.
10 years from now, when
Yeah,
you
we
got
always go
5
back
to
to
10
it.
million in the bank account, you remember.
That's it.
She was at the lot.
That's it. 10 million.
Oh, you right.
Big shit.
She was like, I need 200 million. My fault.
Listen, we ain't
200
gonna-
million.
listen, we ain't gonna put no number on it. It's just gonna just add
The
it up.
sky is the limit.
You
In
feel
fact,
me?
we want to go past the sky. We want to hit each stars. Goddamn it, right?
I just
Shit.
want. I want to meet. We gonna reach so far, even with y'all. We gonna reach so far. Ain't gonna be shit up. We gonna be like, yeah, this what we put
That's
all
what
this
we
work
at.
for.
So we started.
Ain't shit up here.
So many interviews.
Gotta reach the top. It's too
Yeah.
That's
present.
how it is, man. I definitely see this going far. And man, I love for y'all to keep being a part of this, bro. Like this is what it's for, man. Like I made this for my people, my close
Yeah.
people. Like this is what it's for. I want everybody to get their shit off, be able to talk. Even if so we have Freestyle Friday. So even if y'all want to come pull up on a Friday,
Yeah, we have
where we just
Freestyle
kick it
Friday,
and we just be talking shit.
Situation Saturdays, Women
Situation
Intuition
So how
Wednesdays.
that situation Saturday? That sound pretty interesting.
That shit be
Yeah.
fun.
It's
We
fun.
fun. We ain't getting fucked up,
Yeah.
talking shit. You know, it just be like freestyle, like a little random line. Like we got games and shit that we play. We got a little word
Alright.
game that we got. We ain't played it in what? We ain't played the word game in a minute. So like, we got
Saturdays, situation Saturdays was just uncomfortable situations that you put in and how you get yourself out of.
Right.
Like,
That's good.
yeah,
That's
just random shit. Like, what was the last topic?
We was talking about somebody getting musty.
Oh yeah, I be telling motherfucker they musty,
Yeah,
they
somebody
breath
get musty,
stained,
you cool with them,
offering them
man.
some
Just
gum.
offer them some gum.
Oh yeah.
Tell
I
them
keep-
motherfucker
I keep
wash
it
your
always
ass.
P, though. I keep it always P. You know, I eat some good first.
And then off of one, you
You know what I'm saying? Like that's my dogs. I can't have my dogs like that.
I'll tell
Now,
my
how
homie,
you
man.
have you ever had to tell a girl? Sorry, have you ever tell a girl her pussy stank? Like, how you go about that?
Shit, I just won't hit it.
I don't give no about it.
Now, see, now, hold on now. Don't act like we ain't never been to that point where.
We hit some musty shit, folks. Like, but it's
Right,
like-
no, I'm talking about when you don't smell nothing until you actually in it.
Like,
Yeah. See, I had a story like
My dick gonna get soft. I'm sorry.
I ain't gonna stunt. I risked it all on that one. Like I risked it all.
You kept going.
It was a quick go. It was a quick go though.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying? It was like
I
I
ain't gonna lie though.
wasn't
I
here
didn't fake the
perform.
nut like that though.
Yeah,
I done had to fake a nut.
I had to tell something in my head, but I had got in a situation like that, Joe. It was just like, then she got to talking. I'm like, bitch, who told you to talk? You already
Nigga ain't
bogus.
shit. This nigga ain't
You
shit.
ain't hear that motherfucker smell like that.
Bitch, who told you to talk, man?
That's why I just like, all right, I'm out.
Yeah, my stomach. My stomach be.
But even though, like, shit, I'm picky with my women anyway. So like when I do, I came across that. I wasn't even picky at the time. This right, I got locked up, but it was bogus. But after that, now shit, even though I'm picky when it comes to my women, Joe. If they ain't the water, I'm cool. You know?
Oh yeah, I feel you. I definitely feel you. That motherfucker don't smell like water. I don't want it. I'm
Straight
straight.
water, just right.
Yeah, he said,
You motherfucker gotta do that a little quick.
Right, that quick. Alright.
Quick.
Get about it.
you know, you got some of the hot nuggets, sometimes the spicy nugget.
Yep.
It's alright.
I ain't gonna lie though. When I was
It's
younger though,
You risked it all.
I risked it all. I ain't
You
gonna lie.
was hitting shit after the gym.
I was-
She
I
coming
was-
straight from the gym. You
Yo,
like,
she
come
ain't
on.
coming try. I'm like, girl, come on, man. I got 10 for yeah. I was a horny ass little nigga.
I know you got wild. Like how many chicks you got wild in one day, man?
Man, Joe, that's
What's your record, Joe?
in a day?
Yeah,
Hey,
Y'all really want to know?
yeah.
yeah, you first.
How the fuck you gonna make me go?
I don't want to sound like complete hoe. In one day?
5.
One day.
wow.
All right, so look.
Damn.
Hey, I'm gonna shake your hand and then
I'ma
we
tell
snap.
y'all-
Damn,
I'ma tell y'all
nigga.
how this came about.
He snapped. Right?
Nigga.
You got real rambunctious around.
He's a wild man.
We had this. It wasn't even a bet. It was a challenge we all did. We was sitting there.
So
We
it
was
was
sitting
all
on.
challenge.
We was sitting on the block. We was sitting on 50th.
JJ beat your ass, huh?
It was all of us. It was like everybody else.
It's
We was
a
all sitting there,
challenge.
and then we was just like, man, let's see how many we can do in a day.
Damn.
And we did that shit, and it was fine. And then like I kind of had the
You
best of both
fine.
worlds though, bro. I was at West End, York, so it was
Yeah.
like
White
I
girl
could,
go
you
crazy.
feel me? I could move around a little bit, but I
Damn,
sure
sure,
did
them-
it. It was fine.
Them
I'm
white girls.
tired motherfucker.
Them white girls was going to New York, though. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
Girls was going.
It was fun.
Hey,
I
I would
New York
have never
was
hit.
fun.
I would have never hit no girls from New York that wasn't your ass. Because I probably wouldn't even been around their ass or none of that shit, but
Put y'all on, bro.
What?
It was
What?
a different environment, bro.
bro used to call me, tell me awesome, bro. I got a girl right now. She with her friend, but I need somewhere to go. Can I pull up? Nigga, the door unlocked right now. Door unlocked. Come on over, son.
Late nights, early nights.
Call me. Like, I was 2 girls right
It's
there.
11:30 at night. This nigga, bro, I ain't got nowhere. I can't take him to the crib though. Nigga, the back door unlocked. Come on, what's waiting on?
Like y'all know how like girls used to be like, man, you can't. You a bird. I already know what you gonna do. I used to be there, but it wasn't always my fault. Like it'd just be spur of the moment, and I just call him like, damn, what you on? I was gonna pull up. But every time I went out, that's how it was.
So what happened to happen, bro?
What about you, Jeffo?
To me it's 3. It ain't no 5. It's definitely 3.
I
Definitely
say
3.
I could say it was like 2. Matter of fact, I give it a 3 card. I was boldest.
I was
2 randoms, and you
As
know.
I'm older, that shit was.
Yeah.
Damn, you dirty one. What was you doing?
But first I was like, now 3 in one day, I'll be tired as fuck.
Yeah.
Back then, though, motherfuckers still got energy to play a whole 32 game real quick. Now, hell no, nigga, like, 3?
Shit.
But 5? You a wild man.
So I was fucking, a little horn dog, fucking 16, 17, bro.
Yeah,
My
that.
mama, I was there too. She be on my head now. I be
Shit.
like this. I give you one good. Maybe a second way. She be on my leg. I be hell. She be on my
Like, hold on,
head.
I got ass one now.
Real. I make sure. Listen, I make sure I do at least the good. We gonna do the good 1 round. Listen, if you got enough. If you got enough in you nowadays, after that, you got at least give me like 20 of
You
them.
gotta give me 20, 30 minutes real quick now.
At least like 20 of them. Joe. I don't see how women do it, Joe. How y'all do it, man?
You trying to go rounds.
I guess
Because we don't. It's not.
Women can nut 7 times.
Keep going.
some don't even do it. I mean, listen. I'm working so hard nowadays. I be like, listen, I'm gonna get this. I be working so hard nowadays.
Then you go to sleep.
I be like, damn, you ain't.
You ain't tired?
I be like, I
feel
was
the
like,
guy always
just that.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
I feel like the women don't always get that opportunity to orgasm. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like,
That's
it
why
always
we
feel
gotta-
good
It
for the
take
guy.
women long.
We gotta,
Yeah.
it do take y'all a lot
Trust me,
longer.
It always feels
Trust
good
me,
for the
bro.
guy.
That's why I'm gonna eat it first.
Like, it feels good,
Yeah.
but it's like, I don't.
I
You
be
enjoy
putting
it
in
more
work,
because
man.
you know what I'm saying?
She be on my ass. I be like, shit. I gotta be putting in work.
You gotta give me a minute, goddamn.
And then we get older and shit, so you got to put that work in. You got to do a little extra.
Especially for a person that tell me, especially for a person that told me, man, I already get out one time, I already do it like that, like this. Yeah, I came across her life. She didn't. Yeah, I turned out.
He couldn't even finish that shit.
Okay.
Turned out. He did. Hey, keep that sensor, y'all.
We're gonna edit that out.
Live
man.
podcast after dark.
Oh man, hey, that'd be a great one. I like
Whoa.
that. That'd be a good
Good
segment.
idea.
That's that'd be a great fucking segment. And look, we
Y'all will
just
see
talking
it
about-
soon.
Just do like a couple days. out the
Ooh,
week.
like a
Start with the strippers. I'm gonna
Like a
head.
Sunday
stripper
night, right
club.
before everybody get ready
I'm
to
gonna
go
let
to
my
work.
girl Kamisha get it out here.
Bring the dances here.
that's a good interview right there. Come here.
Yeah.
Oh,
Listen, you heard it here first. You heard it here first. Sis. I told you.
That's
I
what I
saw
said.
you.
Sasha.
Listen,
What's her name?
That's what I
Sasha.
I saw you on Saturday.
Sasha Fierce.
And you know what? She did
Give her
a
flowers.
she
That's
stripped
my
at
girl.
my birthday party. What, 2 years ago?
Yeah,
That's gonna be
My birthday party 2 years ago. I had a strip party.
yeah.
That shit
That motherfucker was busted.
That
Yeah,
shit was
I was so
fun.
drunk at that motherfucker.
I already
bro.
know.
After looking at the videos, I had texted me the next day. I'm like, gee, I am so sorry. I acted a fucking fool.
Damn, it was like that.
Bruh.
He was fucked up. He can barely talk.
Bruh, when I say, bro, I was in that bitch. Wow, like,
Damn, it was like that.
out of control. They had Cheryl and Bria was literally holding me up.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's how fucked up I was. I'm like, gee, I'm a little too fucked up on this motherfucker right here.
It's your birthday. That's how you know.
I'm a little too. It was
controlled
It
environment.
was a bad. Yo, I'm talking about the police definitely came,
Yeah.
but they ain't shut that bitch down though.
I can't really do that. I can't get too far. I got fucked up, but I be so cool driving back and just do. I be
I had Airbnb. I stayed mine.
I gotta be at the crib. The only way I'm getting fucked up is I'm at home. When I'm out, I'm gonna have a couple of drinks. I'm gonna feel nice, but I ain't no sloppiness. I'm on point.
Even when I'm stopping on point, like I had my times. I was fucked up over the weekend. I'm driving like this, ass blinking and shit. Like damn, I'm over there trying to
rolling the windows down, blinking,
that cold
times.
ass you like.
Then what make you go is her ass right next to me, sleep like a motherfucker. I'm like, nah, shit.
You supposed to be.
Man, I'm in here like, oh fuck it, but we got home safe though. You know what I'm saying? That's all. That's important to get home safe, man. Have fun, get home safe.
Man, bro. But we appreciate you coming out, bro. It's been a ball with you here, bro.
Yeah, man, I appreciate it.
So we definitely got to get you to come back once you drop some music.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, and we want
Drop
to
some-
hit.
Listen, May,
Give us a
roughly
premiere.
May, June, man.
May,
I will
June.
have to drop a couple singles, man.
Okay.
My goal is to drop a single. at least
You gonna
twice
premiere
a
that
month.
motherfucker here?
Nah, ain't no secret. Why?
Oh,
I got the video already in the cut.
See, that's what we're talking about. All right. You heard it here first.
Yeah, I got the videos already in the cut, man. You know,
Oh,
Rich it all will be on all platforms. Man, I'm push the audio first, man. And then, you know, once we present it here, we're gonna drop the video live. You know,
There
so
we
just,
go.
There
There we go.
I love it. You know what I'm saying?
All right, man. Well,
It's been a real
pleasure.
Man, I appreciate
Gratitude,
y'all,
bro.
man. I appreciate y'all. man.
Until next time.
Until next
man.
time, make sure y'all
Until
tell a
Next
friend.
time, man.
Peace.
Tell a motherfucking friend.
To tell a motherfucking friend.
Slow down with all that swag.
Pull up.
Pull up, pull up,
That's
pull
all
up.
we know, man. Yeah, that's hard.
Man, I left my phone out there and shit. I ain't have my phone. It's hard. That's